go through the spinach first before we chop it to make sure there's no soggy leaves. I only picked out those ones so far. Spare room and outside garden. The closet garden outgrew itself. Music to my ears. Annie's on the 2-year kitchen plan. You say the word, Annie. I'll come out and finish it. So all I do to chop the spinach is just kind of pile it up. Bunch it up. Makes it just a little bit easier. Doesn't fly all over. Primer on the walls and ceiling tomorrow. There we go. That's when you know things are getting close to being done for sure. Gotta wait until this summer to do the floors? Why is that? Spinach. Roughly chopped. Oh, because of school. That is fair. Just because it takes a little bit more effort, right? And like when you do the floors, you just want to get it done. Shouldn't be something that takes months. Do it fast. Okay, so spinach. Chives. We'll put this over here. Make a little risotto station. We got our lemon zest and juice, as well as wedges for garnish. Maybe we'll do the chive and lemon wedges just into the fridge for now, so it stays fresh. Next one. We get to start the risotto? Okay. We need some butter, and then we're gonna start by sauteing onions. They say large nonstick pan over medium heat, but then I'm probably just going to use a pot. Confit some garlic? Me? Right now? Right? Yeah, I find that making risotto in a pot is easier for like when you go to finish it at the end. Otherwise it gets messy. If you like try and stir it in a frying pan, it'll like fall over the side and just make a mess. Going hunting. And then, okay, so I would love to take you guys over to like cook the risotto together. But my camera wasn't working wirely this morning. I don't really know what to do.
You can bring out one of the inductions and plug it in front of you.
Do the cast iron burner set? Just on the cutting board? Okay. Let's do it. We got plugs now. We got a stove, but heck that. We don't need that. Yeah, there's actually two lovely packages of garlic puree. I have not used this in a hot minute. This is a blast from the past for everyone that was in the stream last year. Blast from the past. And then, what's gonna be the best way? Oh, we'll do it there. Should I do it into just the outlet in front of me or the power bar? The outlet. That's what we'll go with. No one answered my question. I chose the right thing, Bonk. How am I doing with the electric stove? So far, so good. Because, like, I've used it a lot in the past. Can you guys just, like, turn the TV down, like, one notch, please? Because I feel like I'm yelling over myself. One thing I said this morning as I was cleaning the stovetop back there, though, was like, wow, I wish it was, like, just a glass electric stovetop. I like them so much better. You didn't have to go that low. Just it got really loud. You can turn it back up. Boom. And then... boom. Success. Turn that baby on. I'm gonna start on high heat for this just because it does take a little bit of time. Now you can see my dirty dish sink. Chat. Chat. We can't allow this. I'll put the croutons. I'll put the croutons there. Why are you looking at my dirty dishes? Don't. There's no dishes there. It's only croutons. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so a couple tablespoons of butter. We'll tell you our broth that we're heating up is almost simmering. Let's go with that to start. Yeah. Can't see the dirty laundry. Nay, nay. Nay, nay. Then they say once our butter is hot, we'll add our onions. I'll bring the spoon over. Start stirring. And then when the onions are like see-through, translucent, because we don't want to brown the onions at all, then we can add the rice and the garlic puree and sort of toast that stuff up. You can get that ready as well. Hi, Mom. Happy Easter to you. What you guys doing today? You judge people for dirty windows? You'd be so proud of me this week then, Paloozer. I cleaned some windows in the house. The patio looks lovely now. India 3BN2 Mar. Thank you for that follow. Just opening all the little packages while I'm waiting here. You judge people for dirty noses? Oh no. This butter smells good. You did 400 hours of community service cleaning windows and walls at local government buildings, which still had smoking on the inside. Ugh. That's the worst. I can't imagine. Went for a 4.5 kilometer walk? That's amazing. You have the nice weather like us today? Oh, sunny, cloudy, 10 Celsius. Not quite as warm as us then. It's like summertime here right now. Gross, pal. Okay, this is almost ready. We'll pop the onions in just so they can start getting heated up too. And then just a sprinkle of salt. Is this a bit too bright? Yeah, that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Just spread that out a moment. No, that is really good to do that walk every day. That's like when I did my 5 kilometers in the summer. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna grab is the ladle in the dishwasher here? Clean. Trying to find a ladle. This small one works for the broth in a bit. Sweat and onions in butter. Seriously, one of the best smells, right? And so the salt's just gonna draw out a bit of extra moisture. Come even closer, because why not? Yeah, walking down the hallway in an apartment can be so dangerous. Smelling all the smells of everyone cooking. There was only one time where there was a really bad smell in the hallway. Just a smoke bomb, Eric. Cooking down Carolina Reapers. Open every window in the house. Make sure it's a breezy day. Let's see how the steam does here. It's one thing I never thought of yet. But so far, so good. Yeah, you bear maced yourself last night. We used to do that to the servers all the time when we roasted jalapenos. Annie. Yes, yeah, exactly, guys. Our building has a lot of like international folk as well. That's why we say the smells are always so good. But like this is always how the smells usually start, right? It's like onions or garlic in butter. And the flavor just keeps smelling better and better from there. Remember, we're not trying to brown the onions. Just cook out some moisture. So I'll turn this down a bit now. The aromatics, if you will. And then we have our peas and cream and wine over here. And the lemon zest and juice. Not bad on timing so far. Hasn't taken us very long. They were making pozole. Can't even imagine how good that smells. That's like Sam's favorite soup. Whoa, a garam masala ginger cookie. I could see that being good. Okay, it's almost time. It's almost time for the garlic and the rice. Walk to the Mexican market, yeah, and grab the ingredients on this Thursday. Wayne likes pozole. Perfect. Yeah, Mexican chicken soup, but with hominy, aka corn, for those of you who don't know. Loser. Okay, so I'm gonna start squeezing the garlic. And then next is the rice. Whoa. Go, go, and go. Turn it down a bit now, the temperature on your stove top. And now we know that we're toasting the rice when it starts to go transparent. Kind of spread that out and then stir it up again. So after this, it says stir often until fragrant, which it already kind of is. Then we're gonna add the wine. And then from there, we add our broth. And you know what? That is actually the proper steps to make a risotto. So far, so good on this one. The only not so authentic part so far has been the cream. My mic doesn't like the induction, but it's not induction. I'm using the cast iron burner. So tell me that one, friends. Like, I'm not even leaning over it either. Is it still bad? I might have to switch my apron instead. That might be the other thing. Okay, I think we're toasted enough. Well, just sometimes where my mic pack sits, I don't know. I think it's where it sits in this apron. White cooking wine going in. Stir that up, and now this is on a low heat on the stove top. And they say to have the wine like mostly evaporated before we add any of the broth. And that really doesn't take long, I find. The rice absorbs it very quickly. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring over our broth. You can start ladling it. That lid's really hot. It's not consistent? Okay. It was doing it in the other apron too? I don't know then. Okay, I'm gonna add in a ladle of broth to get this started here. I always try and press everything into one nice even layer. Give this one more stir. Get everything off of this spoon too. Because now this is the cooking part for the rice. We don't want any kernels stuck there. And then we just smooth it back out. So then we just keep doing that over and over. Takes about 20 minutes to absorb slowly. They say 28 to 30 minutes. And then when the last cup of broth has been absorbed, we add the peas, the spinach, the cream, the lemon zest and juice, and the cheese. I can try Annie's Shure wireless mic if I ever stream from there. It's happening. Yeah, the little Rode mics. Exactly, they just look like little square pucks. Maybe we'll make a switch then. Okay, ready? I'm gonna add more broth. enough to cover, but you should still like see the rice through, and then you just give it one small stir every time we add the broth in. If I'm being picky, I would have liked the onions to be cut smaller. How we're taught in culinary school is the onions should be cut the same size as the rice kernels. Oh yeah, when is the DJI mic coming out? Oh, okay. Okay, so while we're waiting, friends, I think we're gonna take the scallops out. Let them start to come up to temp. Get them drained on a plate for us. So this is how they came. Jumbo sea scallops, wild, sustainably sourced, 7 to 10 per bag. You guys watch the risotto for me. So I'm just gonna open up the bags of scallops. Put a paper towel on the plate first. We don't want any residual liquid on there when we go to sear them. I guess we can get our pan ready. We're gonna do it in a cast iron. It's a very big portion of scallops, Eric. It is not a small amount. And yeah, this bubble is exactly what we want. Good point, Bonk. I kind of have a craving for polenta too. So my burner's on number 2, setting out a 5 for this temp. So yeah, in these bags, so this is how they actually look. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. And there's only 3 of us. Yeah. 6 per person and 1 to try. Perfect. Now before I start touching those though, I'm gonna put some more broth on this and give it a stir. You just made polenta not long ago, Mom? Yeah, fresh rosemary and Parmesan. Like, you can't make polenta without cheese for sure. And it does go with a lot of things. Okay. Just keep going. Oh, you thought it was 1 bag of scallops per person. That would be a lot.
Are you down with that?
Ugh. Yeah, the boys are still okay with it.
Okay, with 1 bag of scallops per person.
I think they're even cleaned. They don't even have the adductor muscle still on them. Maybe 2 of them have it. But only 2. That's not bad. Because, like, you're paying by weight, right? So if you're paying for the things that you gotta take off of the scallop, waste. So just spread them out on the paper towel, on the plate. Getting them prepared for the frying pan. And these smell like the sea for sure, but they're not stinky and they're not slimy, which is what we're looking for in fresh seafood. So I'll show you. So here they are. And then what I was talking about, the abductor muscle. So one of them had it on still. This one. So you see that white bit on the side there? We're gonna take that off, because it just gets really tough when you cook it. So just look over the scallops, make sure they're not covered in those little muscles. And it just like literally peels off this side. I've only picked off 3 so far. And that's it. And then I'm also gonna put some paper towel on top because they're still pretty wet. Just gotta wash my hands first. Yeah, not bad waste at all. And then you need more broth. More broth. It's Nikki, Saurus, and Mickey. Hi, friends. Sorry I missed your message, Nikki, when I was doing scallop things. But yeah, Omdog answered my question, how I clean my stainless steel pots. And like, I've had these for a long time. Literally just soap and water. And then I just have like a metal scouring pad for the kitchen, as well as like the green and yellow scrubby. Okay, that looks good again. Exactly what we want to see. You were worried about the metal ones because it said it scratches it. I've never had it wreck a pan, that's for sure. And yeah, Barkeeper's Friend is super helpful too. Mickey, you made a roast leg of lamb just now for Easter? How was it? How was it? Put that on the scallops, give it a press, then I'll wash my hands one last time. They are ready to sear. Mashed potatoes and roast potatoes. We got double starch. I'm in. Okay, that's us back there, ready to go. I'm gonna get the frying pan out for the scallops. Use the biggest one. That's the same size as the plate they're on, so we can cook them all at the same time, which is awesome. What do they say for the fat for the scallops? Just a medium nonstick pan with a tablespoon of oil. So they don't tell you what type of oil, but I would choose one that's pretty flavor neutral. So like olive oil, maybe not the best. I don't know, Bonk. Or should we do a mix of like, we could do olive oil and a bit of butter. Mickey, you made carrots, peas, and onion gravy to go with the lamb too? That's a Sunday roast. I don't know yet. Grab the fistula just in case. Wait, is this one Wayne's? Do you have two? Two fistulas? Yeah. Okay, so we got this to flip the scallops, and I brought tongs just in case. Duck fat and butter? I don't have any duck fat. Mickey, watching the channel helped you learn how to cook that stuff? That means I'm doing something right. Okay, keep going here with the broth. Slowly getting absorbed. It's looking really good too. I'm gonna say the rice is about half cooked. Just judging by how it looks. The color of the kernels. And we used about half of the broth as well. Get the duck fat, stat! Okay, I'll do olive oil and butter. The best flavor combo. And then in a bit, I'll probably start assembling the salads. Probably start assembling the salads. It's about that time. You're using, or no, sorry, you're getting a 23-quart pressure cooker today? That's not small. That's exciting. Do you already have an idea of what you're gonna make in it first? And hi, Trev. Risotto's so delicious, you almost never make it. How come? How come you never make it? Weasel, your salads never taste as good as the ones you buy pre-made. How come? What do you think it is? Okay, we got these 3 bowls that we'll plate the salad in. You're gonna make pho? That is a really good one to use the pressure cooker for. It's gonna be an awesome broth. Hello, Solas. Happy Easter to you, friend. Hope you're good today. Yeah, you can't really leave the stove. I know. I've been kind of popping around doing stuff as we're working on the risotto. But that's only because I've made it a lot of times in my life. Okay, so here's the spinach for the salad back here. Everything's coming together, though. That's so much spinach. I think we'll have extra. Holy smokes. And these recipes are linked, chat, if you do want to make them at home and not do HelloFresh. They always share the recipe cards, which is awesome. Are you risottoing with me? Annie, thanks for the 223 biddies. My job's been taken over. I don't know, he just appeared. Turned around and he was there. Okay, I still have like half a bag of spinach left over. And the bowls are full. Next one, grapes. And croutons and goat cheese. And we'll leave the dressing off right until we serve. This is where we're at. Grapes and spinach. Okay, now no one look in the sink. I'm also gonna test a crouton. They're crunchy. Almost hurt your mouth crunchy, but not quite. You gotta know I like being honest here. 'Cause there's nothing worse than a salad with hurt your mouth croutons on it. Just start crying. Tasty ciabatta breads.
Crunch for sure.
Mmm. That really turned out good.
You can't steal it, White Tiger, but you can get your own. At exclamation mark.
The Oodie. That was so crunchy, it made my brain shake. The Path of Exile. No croutons on yours either. I'll allow this, Bonk and Annie. Annie can't have them. Bonk's just not a crouton salad guy. I know this. Okay, I'm putting the goat cheese on.
Huh? Did you do better? Good job. Sometimes you just gotta do better.
Are you playing Far Cry still?
No.
Look, everyone.
Yum.
That's without the dressing. Do we think that looks pretty tasty? He's a crouton man. When there's 1 cup of broth left, we gotta add these other things. You let me know. Also, have we tried the rice yet? I need to grab a spoon. Oh, he's playing God of War. Anyone in chat ever played God of War? You like toasted nuts? I also like toasted nuts on a salad. We could pick a nut to go on there. Okay, so it's like 1.5 cups left.
Quarter.
Mmm.
There
Mmm.
goes the quarter cup, so you get.
You can turn that up a little bit. The rice is good. It's just getting a little soft on the outside. Next one. Also, there's a poll up. Do you like croutons on your salad? Everyone, go answer. The cream is going in. Cook these liquids out now. All of this somehow has to go in. That'll probably absorb. Like, that's so much spinach. No? I thought it was a lot. Mix in the cream and the spinach in. We'll watch with that broth whether we need it or not.
Yep.
I think we'll use all of that up for sure.
Pour it in.
So lemon zest and juice.
Boom.
The risotto's getting finished. Vote in the poll. I will. Don't yell at me. "73% of people so far like croutons in their salad." So I'm turning on the burner for the scallops.
Yep.
Cool. Here's the peas. Last thing to go in the risotto other than the cheese. We got the peas and the cheese. It won? Is that at 75 even? 75% of people will accept croutons in the salad. What flavor of croutons? Herb and garlic if we are choosing. Yeah, you're right, Lily. All that spinach is honestly just gonna cook down to a handful anyways. It's looking heckin' good. Taking this towel off of the scallops. In a few moments here, I'll pop some salt on them. Lemony smells so good. Who in chat has cooked scallops before? And do you like them? Cheese, cheese, if you please. Save a little bit. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say just for one for garnish, but that is okay. So it's really important, chat, that when we make risotto, we add the cheese basically right before you plan to serve it. Otherwise, if you add the cheese too early, like during the actual cooking process, it is going to sink to the bottom of your pot or pan, and it's going to stick. And then you're going to end up with a risotto with no cheese in it. And then you're going to be sad. So don't do that. Annie's cooked scallops, he loves them. Weasel says, oh yeah. Mickey, you've never, but you'll have to give it a try. There you go. We got sizzling back here. Butter and olive oil sounds. Can you hear it, guys? Just finishing the risotto. Salads are assembled. Scallops are going to be cooked. This is gonna splash me in the face. I'm scared. You've never had scallops either, Blood Oak? But yeah, Lauren is gonna bring them into your life. I have no doubt. It is true, Bonk. Yeah, it's always a bit stressful to cook scallops. Like, even myself. Always just, like, a little bit wary. Cook out a bit of that moisture from the butter first. How is it? If you think it's good, then you can grab out a couple plates from underneath you as well. Coming up. And then you can just put the risotto on the stovetop for now if you want. So he's adding a touch of salt, which is smart.
I'll cook it until...
Okay. Which is smart to add the salt at the end too once we add the cheese, because sometimes that is salty. Okay, I'm going in. The sizzles have subsided. Sam, while you're on the salt train, please. Gordon Ramsay, ouch! Style to cook scallops. Put them in a circular motion. In the pan. Don't crowd them. Okay, I only got about half in there. I'll bring the pan over in a sec, chat, just so you can see. So I started placing them in the pan in a circle on the outer edge. And then you just fill in the middle a little bit with whatever room there is. Just need a hot cloth. These are probably good to flip already. Just like that. If they're stuck, not good to flip. If they lift off easily, you're good to flip. And then it should look a little bit golden brown on the side that you place on the pan first. So far, so good. Obviously, bigger ones will take a bit longer to cook, smaller ones will cook quicker. So now I flip them all, and then this is how it's looking. Watch yourself. So that's how they look. And then a couple more moments, and those are basically done. Have a nice firmness to them when they do get cooked properly. They kind of bounce back. You know you overcook them when they don't really bounce back and just like have this kind of puck sort of texture. Next round. Done. Did you try one yet?
No.
Okay. You just showing? We're just showing. Salt those babies up. We're almost there. I'm so excited. That's the ticket. That's the money. Hi, Suzanne Lakes Cake. Welcome in. We've missed ya. Hope you've been good. Quick cooking. Let's try one. That one. It's okay?
Perfectly cooked.
Good scallops, I would say. Sometimes, chat, we've had this also happen on stream before. You just end up with a bad scallop.
Bad scallop?
Sometimes there's sand in it. You can't get it out. Go back on the other side. And I do take them out a little bit early from the pan just because they rest. And it's like such a small morsel that it'll overcook very quickly. A little bit of pan jus if we want. Check it out! Hello! You cooked lamb shanks today. Seems like a lot of people are cooking lamb. Bring that back over. Open it up. Let's get some plates. Yeah, that trivet I actually got secondhand from someone. And I just love it so much. So we're gonna choose a couple different plates to use today. Some fancy, some not really. That one has to be washed again. There we go. Do one at a time. You and your girlfriend went to Cancun? You had my stream on in the background? That's amazing. I'm honored to come with you on vacay. Okay, so we're scooping the risotto. First thing going on. Like, that is full of veggies. That's got a nice little way that it went onto the plate. Maybe a bit more. Now we're gonna do our chive sprinkle.
This is for the salad, yeah?
Yeah. A little bit around the plate too. Our lemon wedge. And then we're just gonna put our scallops like around. Bam. First plating done. And then actually, just gonna, don't need to sneak a spoon rather. Just gonna grab a spoon here. Yeah, don't do that. It falls out. Just gonna take some of the drippings from the pan, guys. And just come around. It's basically like browned butter, right? First one complete. Very simple plating. Looks like it's from 1982 almost. Next one. Go with a round, shallow bowl.
Lots of Rizzo for me.
Lots of Rizzo for Sam, he says. Well, yeah, there is no shortage, that's for sure. Like, that is a lot of food. For 4 people? Is that enough?
Do one more.
So spread that out. Fill the entire bowl up with the risotto. Basically just use it as a bed for your scallops. Get your chives on there. Your lemon. That does look good, that one. I think I'll take a photo of that one if we can. Come up a bit more. Who's getting excited? Beautiful. Next plate, please.
Thank you very much.
I'm excited because I haven't even tried the risotto yet. Bam. Nice cookie. Easter din went good then. I love chives, so I'll put lots of extra. That over there. You would so eat this right now? I hope so. Nestle some of these in. This is all I'm gonna do, guys. Just take this juice. Pour some of that over. Sam says it's effing good. That's just the salad so far? Little scallop dish. That's my plating. And then this is our salad, how it turned out. Fig balsamic dressing, grapes, goat cheese, and spinach. So I'll take a photo of this one too. And then I finally get to try it. Woohoo!
Big dressing and goat cheese?
Really good?
Yeah.
I made it look easy. Well, that was also thanks to HelloFresh, though. Time okay? Everyone had lamb today for Easter. That makes me happy. It's only 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
That only took 2 hours?
Yeah.
Holy. That is pretty amazing. You've been to HelloFresh? What? I'm gonna put that down here even. Looks really good. Okay, going in with the scallop first. Maybe I'll even show you how it should look. Can I tear it open? It's actually hard to tell. Because like it doesn't necessarily change color too much when you cook it. They taste very fresh though. They're not fishy at all.
We gotta rock this one like goose.
Scallops we're gonna make at work?
You can do that too, talking the salad.
Whoa, the risotto? That really turned out. There's one happy mouthful. Oh no, pal. I'm sad for you, Paloozer. The risotto. The rice is not soggy. It's creamy. It's cheesy. You get the little bit of lemon in there. Lightens up the palate a bit. The spinach is nice. Like really good. Eat another scallop. Look at how good that looks. The scallops should